Banished. Tips for food. Do not build farms, orchards, or pastures adjacent to each other, growing the same food. It increases the chance of infestation or disease. As an example, maybe I had it disabled, but I haven't seen infestation on any of my food production for a long time. Try to build the largest farms possible because of the worker to food ratio. So when you build a farm, you can build many different sizes. If you build a small farm, let's say you build the full size, you could put 4 people on it, right? Half size, you put 2 people. But what if you make it a little bit less than half, one and a half? Then you kind of have to put 2 people. And if you have two one and a halves, then it's the size of three, and you're using 4 people, but 4 people should be on the size of four. So the smaller farms are less efficient the way the number of workers are. Farms are difficult because the workers need to plant the food as early as possible in the season. And there's a chance that all the production will be lost if it's not reaped before winter. So what you can do is you can go and you can harvest all the food early if you have a lot of farms, and this will allow them to get a little bit of a head start on everything. Some produce grows faster than others. I don't remember what it is, but I seem to recall I always have a lot of pumpkins lying around. So if you know that a certain type of produce harvests 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 faster, then you might want to plant more of that and then import the other foods. You will reap food production faster if storage facilities are adjacent to farms. They have to go to the farm, pick up the food, walk to the storage facility, and then walk and carry to pick up more food. So if the storage is nearby the farm, it'll get done a lot faster. And you'll notice that the way the farms work, they always start from the top and go to the bottom a certain way all across the map. So if you put the storage facility on the side, then you'll get the best average time for them to walk, especially if the storage is in between all the farms. Orchards do not need a planting schedule in the spring. Trees are planted all summer. So when you have an orchard, the initial orchard has to be planted and it takes like 3 years to produce food, but they don't have to replant, they don't have to be replanted every year because they're planted all summer long. Trees can be cut from the orchard and used for firewood. You can have multiple fruits or nuts on the same plantation if you switch the type of production. The existing trees will remain and the new ones will be planted. So orchards are a little bit easier than farms. I don't know if they produce more food, but I've had orchards produce huge quantities of food. And the farmers don't have the same time schedule as they do with a regular farm. They don't have to plant anything. Build as many fishing huts as you can. They work all year round, including winter. And if you're short on food, you can send workers en masse to go fish. You can build fishing huts on lakes, rivers, and streams. So fishing huts are a really good way to get food. Build extra fishing huts, and when your food runs out, send everybody to go fishing. You can't do that with farming. You kind of can't do that with the pastures. It's pretty much fishing. Livestock can produce leather, wool, meat, eggs, milk, etc. They have a higher trading value in the trading post. And they have a greater value as a food source to your citizens. You can trade the higher value livestock for lower value food, such as fruits and vegetables. So, like meat, like beef, would be worth three, and fruit is worth one, so you can get three fruits for every meat. Place production facilities such as a tailor near your ranch so they can produce clothing more efficiently. When I say ranch, I mean pasture. So, you want your tailor to be near the pastures so that they take the wool and turn it into a coat as soon as it comes out of the pasture. It's more efficient. But you don't want to do it on farmland. Citizens receive a special bonus for food variety, including meat. Meat is a special category. You want to have meat, you want to have fruits, you want to have variety, you want to have more than one item. The more you have, the healthier they're going to be. Okay, those are my tips for food for Banished. If you have any questions or comments, go to cheapbooks.cc, go to the video games forum, and look for Banished.